Welcome back, everybody, for another fun episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrik and Little Snow White 90210.
Hey, Undressed bitches. I'm excited. We are in Vegas. Can you believe it? Vegas at BravoCon weekend. And
Viva Las Vegas. I haven't been to the slot machine yet. I need to go.
And you're not going. Every time you go, you gamble too much. Not happening.
My God, why did I ever come to Vegas?
To read coffee.
That was literally the look of death. You just fucking wilted him with that look.
I did.
I'm afraid.
Okay,
right now.
let me introduce our guest, everybody.
She's fabulous. She's famous. She's gorgeous.
She's fucking iconic.
Oh, thank
Melissa
you.
Rivers.
Audience members, hello. Let's give her a round of applause.
I am actually-
What are you guys here as extras? Let's go. Thank you.
Oh my
I'm
God.
actually afraid. Like that was like a look that could like wilt someone.
That's why we've been together 20 years because of that.
flinch.
Because of that look. I know
And
it.
you did, but you're like, yeah, and
Yep.
Because
Hello?
he doesn't give a shit. I tell you.
20 years this past July.
How'd you guys meet?
Oh my God, Melissa. If I have to tell you that, I'll tell you that though.
Okay, please do.
Because you want to know.
Yes.
It's an amazing story.
Okay.
It is amazing.
I was in New York doing Fashion Week at Bryant Park because it was about me. I had all style. Remember
Style.com.
It used to be around back then.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they were doing interviews. I had Mexico, all the different international outlets were there. And I was doing interviews at my friend's loft. And I was so focused on the new collection, the colors, the details, the beads, the glamour. And it was just like amazing, right? And then I was at my friend's loft, who's a famous fashion photographer who also does.
He did Mexico's Next Top
Mexico's
Model.
Next-
Who did the judge? Joe Lance. You probably have
Yeah.
Joe Lance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm there with him. There's hot naked girls everywhere.
Which is right up your alley.
Oh,
Not really.
gorgeous, skinny, tall, perfect. I mean, they looked amazing.
Listen,
And
my
they're
husband
hot
has
boys.
touched more boobs than anybody. He's touched Betty White's boob.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
She asked me how we met. She didn't ask you.
But I'm just, you know.
No,
Put
don't
you as color.
interject.
You can have color commentary.
Just wing.
Exactly. Thank
Wing.
you. Jesus.
So then there were hot boys too. You would have loved the boys. So here are all the boys. I don't know why they were there because I make women's clothes. So there was no reason for the boys. But I think they just decided to come for all the New York stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And we're in New York. He walked in the door, suit, tie, trench coat.
Oh my
And I
God.
thought, like he took my breath away. Looking
Oh.
at once again. He took
does.
my breath away. And I thought, who the fuck is that one? Like nobody else, all naked. I mean, there was cocaine, hashish, Chinese food, pizza being delivered. I didn't even care. He walked in the door and I was like, oh my God, this, like, wow, look, I'm still getting
You do?
goosebumps.
That's so sweet.
It's ridiculous. Like, I remember
That's
that
so
particular
sweet.
moment.
20 years ago, I had a Palm Pilot. I had
Yeah, yeah.
full on cell phone.
And now, what was you walked in and
Yeah.
did
He
was
kept staring at me all night
and you're
long.
like, who's this stalker?
Staring at him. I
wasn't looking at him.
You were
look
totally
at me.
fucking staring
I
at
was
me. Are
looking
you
at him.
kidding?
No,
I
I,
mean,
think
come
you were
on.
just looking at everyone.
I think I
Oh,
was wanting to
jeez.
look at.
Well, obviously. Really? You guys just want to blend into the background.
You know what? You're right. We do. Because when you come to the boutique, it's got so much glamour in there.
True.
You got to stand out. Otherwise, you can't. We have white walls and so much color and glamour.
Yes.
I don't know how to make black dresses. I make gowns that, I mean, I just did 3. She comes in and she goes, darling,
The best.
I need a gown for the castle.
Yeah.
Darling. And then next week I'm going to the Royal Opera House.
Right. And then she
I
tells
said-
him, and by the way, I'm flying out in 2 days. I need them.
I said, bitch, I'm going to Vegas.
I'm just like, Melissa, I'm like, okay, are we doing American Express Platinum? How we doing?
Exactly. I understand that
You see
completely.
why he kept me around for 20 years? Who else will put up with my shit?
But also, he's smart. He's like, can I have the card and make sure it goes
Right.
through before you start just cutting and sewing?
Exactly.
Charged her before. He knows that card's not going to fail.
You never know.
That's true.
You never know.
My husband is a designer, so it's all about emotion and creativity and, and always wants to take care of the client. And I love that. I love all of
I
that.
do.
But
As long
then they
as they
got to
pay.
pay the credit card at
Yeah,
the end of the day.
I get it.
Yes.
Oh my God, stop talking to each other. I'm not sure how this is going to work. So,
How we met.
yes, thank you for keeping me on track.
Someone needs to.
Well, somebody's derailing this conversation.
You go.
So,
God.
So finally, at the end, And this place, just to give you an overview, is a whole set. It's a live set. He pulled me into the
I did.
bathroom, which looks like a jungle scene. Like you don't see a bathroom. It's just all jungle. Every inch of it, square inch. Pushes me against the wall, closes the door with his foot. I mean, it was like I remembered vividly. Closes the door, pins me against the wall.
I did.
2.5. And towers over me and gives me this amazing kiss.
Oh, you whore.
I know.
Beyond horror.
Nowadays, I'd be in jail for doing that.
Yes, you would be.
You know what?
Or on Channel 5.
You know what? Wait a minute. I think the statute hasn't run out on that.
Oh, shut up.
Just stop it. I think there's an attorney.
Let me look at your ring. I get the ring back if we break up.
How many carats is that?
Oh, it's a simple 22. It's a starter.
Holy shit.
Now you see why he's really with me, because I was rich.
Exactly.
He was. Why? Did you feed it for the word?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be about you, but I'm gonna finish. But I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this, Eric.
Okay.
Because after he gave me a kiss, and you would appreciate this part, because I know.
No, I appreciate the 20 carats. Be honest.
22.
22.
It's nice, right? I did good.
So
is that the original or was that
That's
the
the
starter?
original, yeah. He's telling me we're not married yet. We're supposed to get married next year. He goes, oh, well, we'll get married when I get a bigger ring.
So let me tell you what happened. After he gave me that kiss, my emotions ran wild. We came back outside of the bathroom, and I kind of, I'm from Beverly Hills. I mean, you know how we are.
Yeah.
We're proper. So when he decided,
I had to get on my knees on the first fucking date for that.
Do you know how much I'm doing? Melissa, it hasn't stopped.
Let me tell you.
No idea. Every day, non-stop.
After
what do
we
you
met?
think I was doing right before we got here?
After we met, and then he went back to Beverly Hills, and I went to Scottsdale. The next day, I sent his whole boutique with flowers all day long.
Oh.
But
Every hour, new bouquets kept coming.
Before then, he goes, let's go hang out in New York,
Oh,
like
God.
in the city.
You'll appreciate this.
And I said, I'm not going anywhere with you. Number one, you already took advantages of me, and I'm not.
I'm a good girl.
That's right. This shit ends here and now. I go, what hotel are you staying at? He goes, we're not going to go to the hotel.
Right.
I'm not a floozy like that.
And I did.
Not for any money. So he goes, it doesn't matter. We're not going to go to the hotel. I just want to go hang out. And let's hang out.
Where were you staying?
I'll tell you. But first he goes, well, you could be staying at the Motel 6 or something. I said, do I look like I would stay at the Motel 6?
But I wanted to make sure.
Then he goes, you could be a serial killer. I go, I am not a serial killer.
What if you're an ex-murderer? How do I know? He goes, why? They don't stay at good hotels or bad hotels? I said, I don't know, but at least it's a good start for me to be able to figure out if I even want to step out of the studio with you.
So
Finally, he turns around, and I think he wasn't really thinking at the time because that kiss was very potent. And I think he just turned around and he goes, I'm staying at the Waldorf.
And in my brain, I'm thinking, bitch.
Melissa.
Wouldn't that impress you if someone said, okay, they're staying at the Waldorf?
But you figure if they're going to find your body dead somewhere, you at least
want to be at a nice hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you want to be at a reputable hotel where presidents have stayed and died and died.
You don't want your body decomposing in like a shithole.
Right. But if someone told you I'm staying at the Waldorf, you would be like, okay, let's go. Right? That's
what
nice.
do you think I would say?
Yeah, I guess of this bitch.
Why not the Carlisle?
That's right.
No, you know what he says? Go ahead.
Is it a suite?
Or the towers.
I said,
are you section or the towers?
I said, are you staying in the regular section or are you staying in the tower? And I'm going to tell you, there was a switch in him that went off, and he turned around to me with his piercing blue eyes, looked at me and said, I have a 1-bedroom suite with my own key card and a butler. Would you like to go?
How fast did your pants come off?
He's like, oh, where shall we go?
I said, where do you want to go? And my friend goes, make him pay for everything. Everything. He had 50 credit cards. I think none of them worked. But he made him pay for everything. It's not true.
I commandeered. I'm sorry. Back to your podcast.
Oh my God. Is this my podcast?
Yes, it is.
Yes. It's all over.
Well, you're newly engaged.
We're not discussing that.
Oh, we're not?
Oh, nobody knows.
Oh, shit.
Would you drink your coffee? Because I got to read that shit.
Yeah.
That's
we
what
have to
I
read
made.
that.
I made it on a hot plate.
But your English really nice.
Thank you. We're putting that in.
We won't.
His family's still digesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And my family is still digesting too. It's like when worlds collide.
Blow on it.
Yeah, you got to blow, and then you'll drink because he's going to read the.
blow. And
Again,
I'm sure she knows how to do that.
sip. Blow.
that's how I got a very good quality ring.
Blow
Ooh, I
and
like
sip.
that.
Blow and sip. Well, you don't have to finish it.
Oh, I don't?
No, you just sip it.
Oh.
Just sip it along the way.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good though, right?
No,
BravoCon weekend doesn't finish until Sunday night.
okay, so I'm blowing and sipping. What else do you guys want to know?
Fashion Police.
Fashion Police.
I totally want to know, how did that all start? Because it was, to me, one of my favorite shows.
Thank you.
Freaking iconic.
When television used to be on Wilshire and
Yeah, the old E building.
the courtyard.
Yeah.
It's called the court. I did a photo shoot there actually.
You did.
Yeah.
I did a photo shoot in the middle. There used to be a water fountain.
Yes, there
Like
was.
the trickling. They took it off.
I know. We got yelled at for being in it once.
Yeah. So I did a
Really?
photo shoot.
Oh, yeah, we got yelled at for being in it once.
Oh, I love it.
And you know when I was doing Anna Nicole, that's when I used to come to the building all the time.
Yes.
Lisa Thayer, you remember her? She used to be the receptionist, and then she started doing the styling.
Right.
And then you and your mom were there, and they were starting Fashion Police, and that's when I.
That was
started
actually
to-
the second iteration of Fashion Police. As I like to say, that
Really?
was the building that was built on our backs.
Oh, because it was on Style first, right?
No, we were in the old E
build-
building.
Oh, I remember. Okay.
And that's when we started the red carpets, and that's when we started Fashion Police, and then they moved to the fancy building.
Yes.
And now they're
And they all had offices with the view. They used
Yes.
to fight over.
yes.
And it was your mom's idea for Who Are You Wearing?
My mom, it popped out one day, not out of total desperation, not knowing what to say to people on the carpet, and it kind of just ran from there. And then one of the producers, who was very, very smart, was like, "Oh, there's an interesting show here," and we all kind of developed it, and
Wow.
the rest is
And
history.
it's just
As I like to say about the red carpet and Fashion Police, we either have created iconic franchises or we are clearly going to hell. We're just not sure which.
Do you like the way the show has evolved and how it is now, or rather than it was in the beginning?
The red carpets.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to have fun anymore.
that's what I thought too.
And that was a problem. And that's when my mom and I finally were like, we're tapping out. This is not fun anymore. It was just the beginning of it not becoming fun.
right.
And the whole idea behind the red carpets, and we, again, it was a hell of a ride. We had no idea what we had done. And especially when you're in the middle of it, you don't realize what has happened,
Yeah.
especially on the red carpets. And then at one point, you're like, my theory was always, if I was having fun, the viewer was having fun.
Yeah.
And once I stopped having fun, and my mom was just like, this isn't fun anymore because of everything that was going on. And fashion, suddenly everybody's being paid to wear things, and publicists got more and more uptight, and there wasn't this looseness. It's like,
We had a huge A-list celebrity that approached us, and he was going to do a gown for them.
who?
I can't say the name. She
Right.
wanted us to pay her $100,000 to wear the gown, and he's like, "I'm not doing that."
Bitch, please. You should pay me to wear the fucking dress.
I was like, "Wait!" I actually said it. I said she made $22 million in her movie last month, and you want to charge us
I'm like,
for her to wear a gown?
What? Nobody else wants to dress you now? Is that the idea?
Do you know what we did? We
What?
put it on Carrie Underwood instead. She was amazing.
You know what?
To finish this, am I going to be up all night?
No, it's just Armenian cocaine. You're fine.
It's BravoCon.
I know, but I do need to sleep.
No, it's good.
Okay, what are you saying?
Oh my God.
You haven't started the process yet.
Oh,
Well, if you want, take one more sip, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I'll roll it over on the
Okay.
other side, because I have to roll it over to the other side.
okay.
What about reality TV?
What about it?
In the very beginning, and again, I'm going to go back to your show with your mom.
The show went to TV Guide.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's like, is that even a thing?
And another network that was launched on our backs.
TV Guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we never really wanted to leave E, but we were told by the president of the network at the time. We
Yeah.
went to lunch at the Bel Air Hotel.
Ooh, I love the Bel Air
I do
Hotel.
too.
Me too.
And it was the president at the time
Yeah.
and her number two. And they sat there at lunch and said, the red carpets are a lost
The
leader.
one with the dark hair, I remember. Yeah, I did dress
the
up
lost, it's a lost leader.
Yeah.
And we don't know if we're going to do them anymore. And
Really?
my mom and I were like, "Ah."
Yeah.
And we got in the car and went, oh shit.
Yeah.
And in swooped TV Guide and paid us a ton of money to go there.
Okay.
And just as we signed, we got phone calls from the head of Comcast, who my mother knew because she was also doing QVC, and they owned QVC at that point. And they were like, what is going on? Why are we reading this? And we told them, they're like, that is completely untrue.
Wow.
And then you guys came back.
No, well, we came back a while later just as Fashion Police.
Yes.
And then my mom was hosting, I was producing it. And then after my mom passed, I took over hosting it.
And is Fashion Police still going on?
No.
It's
can't do
not,
it
right?
anymore.
It's done, right?
It's done.
But okay.
It's done. I'd love to find a way to bring it back, but it's now is not the time.
Because of the way the times have changed, basically, right? You can't say anything because you offend everybody.
Exactly.
And that's like what I say I love about your mom. I was just watching, what was it on Netflix? Was it Netflix or Prime Video? We turned it on by accident.
Stand-ups.
And we saw one of her stand-up things, just accident.
I love her.
Thank you.
I you know what?
And I love that she just didn't fucking care
Not at all.
what. Like,
Not at all.
Even now, I think today she would be like, fuck all this stuff that's going
she wouldn't
on.
care.
There was something so magical, and I was so little to even understand maybe at the time, but I was so influenced and so impacted by things that she said and the nurturing nature that she was, and I'm so lucky to have
thank you.
to know her, even if for a blimp, like a little glimpse it was. Like, and I always say, I wish more people got to know Anna Nicole, because I don't think she gets a good rap in the industry, because they all think she was crazy or dumb or stupid.
She was not stupid. She married the old guy right before he died.
But you know what? She really loved him.
Loved or not,
really
that was a shrewd business move. If she was just a bonus.
She was great.
And everyone thought she was a dumb blonde, and she was not dumb at all.
She knew how to act. I mean, she knew how to play a
Don't
part.
become as successful as her by being dumb.
Right. And she was iconic.
Yeah,
Anna
very
Nicole.
much.
She really was iconic. And the fact that they're turning our book into a movie, and
So exciting.
I'm really excited because we get to tell our
Oh my God, can Melissa
real
play
story
one
about it.
role? Like, could she be on the red carpet?
Yes.
Doing
Possibly.
Like,
Play
when
me.
Nicole's walking into
I'll
like
play
one of the
me.
events.
Love it.
I love that.
She can have a cameo.
Well, Kathy Griffin's gonna
Kathy
be in it. She's doing a cameo because we met her at VH1.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
Big in-
great.
big in
When
04.
I was backstage with Anna all the time, and I've done dresses for Sharon and stuff like that. Oh, Sharon Stone.
Yes.
Well, Sharon Davis too, because it travels the First Lady Museum. I am part of American history.
God.
Just saying.
Yes, and you've done Hillary Clinton too. We know. And Gloria Duke-Majan. This is the thing I love about my husband, that he does the Democrats and the Republicans. He takes no fucking sides.
Yeah.
Whoever has a credit
Bipartisan.
card.
Whoever's credit card goes through. Don't worry, I'm a whore too. I get it. Wait, I'm dying for this. Oh my God.
I know, right?
I did.
Okay, explain this to me.
Can't you see?
It's
It's not like I'm not doing anything.
Explain to me what we're doing.
Well, first you had to drink it.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
And then the side that you drank from, I flipped it over to the opposite side.
Okay.
So
Yep.
which side did you drink from? Do you even remember?
No. Well, I think no.
You're right-handed. No, left-handed.
I drank with my left hand
Left hand, because you've got.
because I've got a cast on my right.
Yeah.
hand.
Because you drank from my side.
You drank on
Oh.
Paul's face.
Got it.
So
They always
I
drink
know
on
who-
my face.
Excuse me. I know who has the ring. I'm not gonna drink on your face. I'm gonna suck that diamond off his hand.
everybody else wants to know if he's got a brother or whatever.
I know.
said, honey, he's not available. You can have him. He's tapped out. I'm not gonna wait until he disappears before I have to get what I need. He's tapped. You guys can have him today.
Okay, Paul.
Okay, so explain this to me.
Yeah.
So then what you do is you drink it on the one side.
Okay.
You stay on that same side.
Okay.
And I was watching it.
Okay.
Then you flip it over on the opposite side.
And I
because
took a
there's
sip on the other direction.
inside,
Uh-huh.
And then there's the outside.
Okay.
So it's divided into 4 quadrants.
Mhm.
And then I'm able then to decipher what's going on inside, except I need it to dry for another second because it's
Okay.
still a little wet.
Very good. So, what other celebrities have you dressed? So, Carrie Underwood.
Oh my God.
So many.
The-
Betty White.
Betty
oh my God.
White.
It was
Hilarious.
you know what? When they sold the dress that they did at
The blue
Sotheby's-
dress at Sotheby's. Yeah.
No, Julian's.
Julian's
auction,
auction,
'cause it's
yeah.
around the corner from my
Yeah.
boutique. Well, because they were rated like when Black Lives Matters and all the unrest, they broke into my store.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
was
at least
the
they were
first
well
time
dressed then.
Exactly.
when they left.
They
yes.
see everything, but I don't think it's ever shown up anywhere.
On the way out, yes. And I don't know. I'm gonna find the dresses in a trunk somewhere. I swear to God. But when they broke in, but when they did the Julian's auctions, did all her dresses, her door, certain things from her house. My dress sold for the most money.
And how much was that?
It was like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was pretty cool.
They had
It was
like
sad to
4
like
or
see
5.
all of her stuff there, and the gowns he made for her that are just like it was hard to see.
Yeah.
I lost my mother last year, so it's hard to go through all of her stuff, and
it's very complicated.
It is
very complicated emotionally.
and it's something that I don't know if I'm ever going to get over.
You don't.
You know what? You don't.
I lost my mom and I still haven't gotten over it. And it's been 26 years.
What I've discovered, especially with my dad and my mom, it's not that you don't get over, it changes.
Yes.
It
Okay.
changes. It becomes bittersweet.
Yeah.
It becomes wistful.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish she was here to see it.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of missing.
Yeah.
But I don't think you ever forget them
But of course you don't.
or miss them like as if I want them to be here, because I always know and feel the presence of my mom with me. And everything I do, it's almost as if I emulate with her approval, as if she is here and I'm having a conversation with her and she's able to tell me,
Yeah.
yes, that's okay.
The voice. Everyone says, "Do you hear your mom's voice?" I'm like, she's still criticizing. I
My
hear it all the time.
my mom passed from Alzheimer's, and one of the worst fears she had was that she was going to forget all of us, and she passed before that actually happened. So I think that was a blessing. Actually, I think that was really pretty amazing.
You're looking alarmed.
No, he's
He's looking
listening.
alarmed. Please
Oh my God, you think I got the resting bitch?
Oh my god! Are you going to read her coffee
Oh, sure.
now?
Yes.
We're not doing a game.
What game?
We always do a game.
Yeah, we gotta play
Get to
again.
know you. Okay, here's our game.
Okay.
Do the coffee after.
No, for the audience to get to know you more. Oh.
Everybody already knows her. Okay, our game is I want this, not that.
Okay.
And why?
Okay.
Ooh.
I know. Right?
I see a question I love.
Blame our producers. We didn't write these.
They never show me this stuff until I say so. All right. So,
Good.
hot man with a small dick or ugly man with a huge dick? I'm just saying.
We didn't write these.
Can I see their bank statements before?
Right? Yes.
So you, hot man with
A big wallet.
a big wallet. Yes. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't care. Ugly, pretty. I want to know the size of the wallet.
That's right.
I'm a hot man with a nice wallet. So I'm
There
a big
you go.
package.
There you are.
Oh, you're a package, all right. You're a whole package.
Okay, is it mine? Wheel of Fortune or Name That Tune?
Jesus, I was like right. I'm.
Do you want to
better.
whisper it to me first?
I.
Yeah, it has to be the right one.
Okay, just let her
I
answer.
am better at name that tune.
Oh.
Has
I'm-
to be Wheel of Fortune.
I'm
That's
not
my
good
best
at-
friend Vanna.
I know, but I can't. I'm bad at it. If
Oh,
it
you
was like
are?
Jeopardy, I would have been like full on Jeopardy.
Oh
I can't.
gosh,
I'm a
she's so
terrible.
smart.
You're better at naming music than
I'm a terrible speller, so I've never been good at.
Oh,
at-
she's like you.
at-
You can't
at Wheel of Fortune.
You came here from Kuwait when you were 3 years old. That doesn't make you a foreigner.
Yes, it does. I don't care. It doesn't
question.
matter how well I articulate English.
question.
God. Hold on, and put my glasses back on. She's like, I just ate on a coffee cup. Like, why the fuck are you still here?
I love her.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Pajamas or lingerie to sleep in,
Pajamas.
right? Isn't it comfy?
It is
I don't care
comfy.
those silk satin sheets. I fall off of them all day
Yeah.
long. I don't
Well,
need
but
them.
it's also because the boyfriend doesn't care.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
As a friend of mine once said, it all looks the same crumpled up at the bottom of the bed.
I didn't get it.
I got it.
Oops.
That's true.
Translation necessary after.
Okay, Vanderpump Rules or Summer House?
Summer house.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But the Vanderpump, they're all fucking each other. I mean, it's just amazing.
No.
Like
They're
on
all
Summer
fucking
House,
each
it's
other
on
in Summer
Summer
House
House.
too.
They are?
Yes, and now they're bringing the Vanderpump Rules on Summer House and fucking there too.
Jesus Christ, it's a shit show.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the
You
hell?
know he did Scheana Shay's wedding gown.
No, I did not
Yes?
do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Little plug.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
She looked. Everybody was like, okay, so
Wait. Let's say
did you make
he
the
did the second wedding gown, not the
Let's
crop
say-
top. The second
I
one.
did the elegant, sexy, hot, the cover of People magazine.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, I know. I like this one. Below deck, down under, or below deck, Mediterranean. Which hottie are you in love with?
I'm
Captain Lee or which one?
Okay, but
Sandy, which one?
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
Captain Lee and Captain Sandy are not on Down Under. That's Captain Jason.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am a below deck fanatic.
Okay.
So please don't make me pick between my children.
Oh.
Oh. Well, if you had to pick one.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I couldn't.
If you were
It's
gonna go,
so choice.
wait, if you were gonna,
I'm gonna throw off the train.
well, they did it in the movie.
Or
It was
on the
easy.
boat at this point.
I think I would enjoy going to the Med more
Yes.
Yeah.
because there's more to kind of see. But But Captain Jason's awful cute.
So fucking
That's
hot.
what everybody said.
Yeah.
So hot.
But I'd rather
Is
travel.
he straight or gay?
I think he's straight.
Yeah,
He
I think
is.
he's straight.
But he is posting a lot of like
Topless.
Thirsty.
thirsty pics. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
We have a mutual friend. I said, tell him to like reel it back in. I did. I don't know if the message got to him, but I said, tell him.
Well, I'll go
He may
downstairs.
post more.
I'll go downstairs.
Oh my God. Okay, a large bulldog or a teacup princess like Snow White?
Well, I think that obviously Snow White's the answer.
Of course. No, but-
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Bulldogs too.
yeah, no. I mean, no. She's honest. She's being
Okay.
truthful.
There you go.
90210.
I love it.
Yay.
We'll like two more, and then he's gonna do a copy read. It'll be good. Okay.
God, under these constraints. What the hell? I can't work like this. Oh my God, I put on a Versace shirt. I
Bitch,
got out of the
finish. Go. Jesus. It's hilarious.
Fuck this or that.
My husband said, "Fuck this or that."
Yeah.
Now you're doing a copy reading.
So we usually tell people what we're doing, but it doesn't matter because it's, you guys get it.
It's an ancient tradition, actually, in our where and his grandmother did it, his mother did it, and he's been doing it always. It's very cool. He's always 100%
I'm going to
spot
tell
on.
you something
Uh-oh.
that's really, really, really interesting.
Oh,
When I see the bottom of the cup,
I'm looking.
you're setting new roots.
Oh,
Completely
interesting.
new roots. You have you put a cloak over you as if nothing can touch you, and you're making decisions that you want to make instead of you have to make. And the roots that you're setting are so solid and they're so grounded that it's almost as if you've taken years of shavings, like a bonsai tree, like you've been clipping, manicuring, fixing, organizing, making sure that that's like this healthy, gorgeous bonsai tree that's going to win like a prize. And that's what you're doing now.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's interesting. Wow.
See at the bottom. So you see?
Uh-huh.
See all the roots at the bottom, and that's you in the middle with the cloak? Put on your
It's
glasses.
so bizarre how he sees these shit, right? Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy.
You see that at the bottom?
I
so crazy.
do.
It's so crazy.
That's crazy.
And that's
Or
generally,
it looks like a little bunch of ants eating me.
but then that's the part that's family, which means you're building a family. You're building a new, like see on the side, when it shows that you're moving, you're uprooting yourself and then moving into a different place. This looks like you're just digging in even further and you're just settling and you're just like gonna breathe. Like you're like, oh, I get it now. This is what I needed.
Oh, that's
what
exciting.
that's what that looks
That's
like.
kinda
at the
cool.
bottom. Now, this is the side you drank from, which is my face. Thank
Okay.
you for putting lips all over me. I need another 22 carats on this finger now.
Yes,
My
we all
God.
needed 22 carats.
I got the jeweler's name.
There you go.
You know, even in your home, when I say home, I don't mean like inside the walls of your house, but in your orbit, in your inner orbit,
Circle or inner circle.
Right.
Yeah.
you've been stagnant. For whatever reason, you've been going horizontal, which generally means not that you lost interest, not that you don't have a passion for something, but you were maybe bored or maybe thinking of what's next or how do I move on? What am I going to do to be able to revitalize something? You were stagnant. And now you're starting to go vertical again. And it seems like you've changed something drastically enough where you're able then to move forward and then go vertical. And there's a newfound energy that you had before that now you're tapping into again, and you're able then to curate that and turn it into something new that you're going to be able to move forward with. And it's
Very
really,
cool.
really nice.
That's really cool, actually.
You're going on a trip, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Do you know where you're going?
No.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's coming up soon.
Oh, good.
It shows on the outside of the cup. I still
That's
don't
what
understand that, but it shows. No, but it's
No, it's
the
underneath your
copy. See?
lipstick.
Oh, wow.
I
Who
put my
knew?
glasses on, bitch. I'm second.
Who knew you were so deep?
Wow.
He is. Oh my God.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I know I'm bringing out the worst in you.
Stop it. So when I'm looking at the outside, which would be considered the outside orbit, which is family, friends, relatives, work, jobs, projects, whatever label you want to give it. Even that had not been stagnant, but continuously, consistently the same. So you're looking to be able to move some components around. You're looking to revamp something so deep in your heart, sort of to be able to bring it back out again and do something that has more meaning to you instead of a project that you have to do or something that you started doing and you're like, okay, fine, you know what? I'll finish this one too. Oh, I promised them. That's probably the old Melissa Rivers. And now it's, I have a passion to do this. I'm excited because I'm going to be doing this, even though other projects have always made you excited, but there's a different kind of way that you're doing the approach. There's a different found energy and process that you're using.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Because I'm looking at your eyes. It
there's
looks like you know what he's talking about.
Like processing this.
There's two different major veins that you're tapping into.
Okay.
And these two different veins are both connected to everything that you've known. So what you're doing is, look, I'm going to show you. Hold my microphone, please. Over here, so I can talk to you too.
Okay, yeah. Here?
Yes, don't cover the pretty face.
Oh, Jesus.
So look, do you see this right there?
Uh-huh.
And then do you see how it comes over?
Uh-huh.
And then you see this one, and then you see how that comes over.
Yep.
So they kind of overlap each other, which means this one has to do with the other one, and they have a good way that they can marry each other, and at the end have something that's kind of so perfect. There is one thing though.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I see a lightning bolt.
Okay.
What does that mean?
There's one thing that has bothered you. And it's almost as if you haven't been able to shake it, move it, or even adjust it. And no matter what you've tried, and okay, so I'm going to take this and put it over there. And then you're like, nope, that wasn't it.
Right.
I'm going to move this here. No, that wasn't it. And for years, it looks like you've been adjusting and changing and redoing this one thing. And it still hurts you. It cuts you. And it's like you get a jolt. And you want to be able to at least have that kind of subside in a way that you're able to feel yourself again. Does that make sense?
Totally. It is. Am I going to feel myself again? Or
I'll tell you something. When you start these two things, the two projects that you're doing, the two opportunities that you have ahead of you that you've started, paving a pathway for, it's almost as if one of them's going to help you. See, it's right there. See the lightning bolt
Uh-huh.
right there?
Oh, I totally see it.
It's so cool.
And then see how there's a top to it that's open?
Uh-huh.
And that's the road that it goes.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
It's actually going to give you a sense of accomplishment, and it's going to give you the sense of pride for what it is that you're going to be able to then undertake and complete. Because you're going to be like, you know what? This is nice. This is beautiful. I really feel this. I mean, I know your mother, and I mean, but I don't see where she comes in. So generally, when they do show up, they show up around the brim, but not in this cup. But then you drank it so fast, you didn't give any time for anybody to show up.
But she had other intentions too, because
She did.
when you are drinking and you have an intention,
Yeah, her
it shows
intention
up.
was, why the hell are these guys here? Get the fuck out.
You're funny.
There's a wish that you'd made many years ago. And this wish is still in your heart and in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, you know what? This is something I must do before blah, blah, blah. This is something I have to do before blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you're very close to your wish coming true.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's
I
good
know.
news.
I'm like, whoa.
That's good news.
And I know we have a lot of wishes,
Yeah, no, I'm feeling
but there's one specific one.
the Powerball.
What's the numbers?
Everyone always says,
the numbers?
everyone always says, can you do the Powerball numbers in the cup?
I'm like, what you
No.
the lottery numbers? What is it? We can split it. Don't worry. There's plenty of that billions to go around. We don't have to call Simon Cowell. We'll be fine.
You're funny.
Okay, so I want you to hold the cup next, and then I'll hold this for you. And then put your thumb at the very bottom, twist, and pull out. Well, I don't read thumbs. I'm going to read the bars. I'm not that sophisticated. This is an ancient thing.
Which is funny because as many of these he's done on virtual,
He sent me
everybody sends them pictures of their fucking thumbs, and they're like, "No, the bottom of the cup."
Even when I see the bottom of the cup, they're like,
We're gonna think he has a thumb fetish. Do you?
You would know.
I don't think so.
at this
No.
point, I'm
Kidding. Okay, what did you see?
you know, there's something new coming to your home.
Oh,
Interesting.
Like, look, you see? You remember I told you you're putting roots?
Uh-huh.
Remember I said that you're cloaked?
Uh-huh.
You didn't get rid of any of that. What you did is you added one to it. Did you see?
God.
Look at that's really cool. Wow.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
You've never had your Armenian coffee cup read before?
No, I have not run around. I've not run into this. I don't run in this circle of Armenian coffee grind readers.
We don't live in Glendale.
We know it's God.
But it's really good. But you are. See, look what you did. The roots are there. You're there. You're cloaked, and you added.
Nice.
And it's really, really beautiful.
Did it say anything about closet space?
Didn't you get like $100,000 bathroom from Jack? Didn't he put a closet in?
But if someone's coming in,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go knock on my friend's door.
Tell Jeff.
Closet, another closet.
no, Jeff, my bathroom is beautiful.
You've
but
got
now
extra bedrooms.
Suddenly, people are coming in. Like, where are we going to put their shit?
You know what? I've heard of the pods. You can have them put their stuff in the driveway in a pod.
Perfect.
They can leave it there for days.
Yeah,
All you gotta
perfect.
do is
Like, as long as it's not mine, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, perfect.
Jesus.
Landscaping done on it, excellent.
Why not? No, but it's a really, really beautiful cup, I have to say.
Yay.
But if you don't know where you're going, you should know. You should find out where you're going. You're going
Interesting.
Very
Somewhere.
nice. Somewhere.
No, you're going.
Oh my God,
You're
Melissa, you've just been undressed by Paul and Patrik.
Thank
How do you feel?
Exhausted.
But you have Armenian cocaine to keep you up all night.
Awesome.
A whole
Awesome.
weekend.
Thank you, guys.
We love you, Melissa.
That was hilarious.
This podcast is brought to you by Herdat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrik Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music by Digital Camo. Artwork by Dominique Demetz. And hosted by Paula Tu, Patrik Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrik Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.